Alright folks, here we are today. We're going to get this turntable straightened out. So, got the plywood put up here and put the carpet down, cut the hole. Kind of didn't think you guys needed to see that stuff. Didn't exactly go the way I had planned. So, anyhow, we've got this all put together. I've installed my wires for my motor and the power for the bridge. I put some plugs on here so I can connect and disconnect if I need to. I'll go ahead and hook that up. That's the power for the bridge. Got the power for the turntable down in here that goes to the controller. Turn this puppy around. Hook that up. So now we should be hooked up to that. I'll snake these underneath. I can reroute those. Now, a snug fit. We got the turntable back up in here, which I think we're gonna have to cut the carpet and put it right down to the plywood in order for it to line up. But we'll see how that works height wise. We got our bridge here. So this bridge has got either Gargraves or Super O track on it. And I'm thinking that the track that goes in to the roundhouse, I've tried to do some MTH track, and I tried the K-line track on doing a test over here before I got up to this point, and I think they're too tall. So I've reached out to the gentleman that I bought it from, and he still has some sticks of this track, and he's going to send me some, and we're going to put that in the roundhouse. So hopefully that all lines up. Around the outside, we're just going to have to see how it works, because I'm not switching to Gargraves or Super O track, so we're just going to have to make this work. So anyway, the way this thing works is you set this down in here. Of course, it's got the gear that turns it, and it's got the rollers. Amazing thing about this is this is from the 1950s, and these are the original bearing wheels that are on this bridge. Nothing's been done to it, and I just cleaned them up and I lubed them up, and they're all spinning again. Cleaned the wheels. Well, that one's a little. It's still it's loose, but it's not as loose. But anyway, so clean this up. We're gonna put it in here. I cleaned the pan out, so it's got a good running surface. The way this works, the way it powers the bridge is that there's a little copper piece that's sticking out on the bottom, and it touches on this post that sticks down. That touches that copper, and then this piece here makes contact with the pan. So that's where our ground is. So there's no wires getting spooled up in here as it's turning around with the engine on it. Set that puppy in there. Alright, so she's in there, she's good. See if I can grab the wires, get them pulled over here. Got our wires for the bridge. Got the wires that are feeding the control box. Now, I'm just temporarily doing this, so we're gonna put these together and clamp them on here with an alligator clip. Give a little power check, see if we're... Nope, not drawing any amps. That's a good sign. So we'll go ahead and kick that up there. Let's see how she moves. Moves pretty smooth. Not bad for 1950s. It's other than being tested. I mean, this is the first time she's been running. You can slow it down. Well, we gotta find that sweet spot. Let's reverse it. Looks like she might be a little happier going that direction. Alright, now I'm gonna grab an engine and put an engine on there and we'll see if the bridge has got power. We'll check that out. Let me get her spun around here. Alright, I'm gonna grab an engine. Oh, let's see. Oh, we'll bring that power down. How about that? That's the engine we got from Jaybird Junction. She is pretty. How about that, folks? There you have it. We got the turntable up. I'm going to try and figure out where the spurs are going to go. And we'll see you next time.